Hey you guys, it is me, Spooky Brandie. How have you been? I've missed you guys. I went on a trip, and I talked about it a lot before I went on the trip. I went to New Orleans. You heard it, New Orleans. So the whole premise of this trip was I was going to go try to see all the spooky things that that city could show me, basically. And I was kind of, originally I was going to go by myself, and then I thought better of it and I was like, maybe I shouldn't go to a city completely 100% by myself, especially a city like New Orleans that is just known for its crazy party nature and all that, right? So I brought two friends with me, Chelsea and Crystal. They wanted to come along for, I think, other reasons. Now Chelsea's totally into the spooky stuff, but I think Crystal really wanted to just kind of party it up and see the sights. Now I should have known ahead of time I was not going to be able to fit in everything that I wanted to do in this one trip. I should have known. But we were only there for about 3 days total, 3 nights. We stayed there 3 nights. We stayed in the Andrew Jackson Hotel, and that is known to be the second most haunted hotel in New Orleans, which is what brought me to the hotel. Unfortunately, I got put in the room that is like right next to the lobby and right next to the street. Most of the haunting experiences that you would see happen in like the courtyard area, and we did not get put in the courtyard or even with a view of the courtyard. So unfortunately, I came up empty as far as spooky experiences in the hotel. But let me go ahead and show you a quick clip of the hotel room. Chelsea in her prime form. So we just got to the hotel. We are at the Andrew Jackson Hotel in New Orleans. Just landed about 30 minutes ago. Can we appreciate first fashionista here? She's here for the fashion. Yeah. That's Crystal.
What am I?
Like you were here.
The loser.
Well, says the girl who's got her legs in the air in this
spread eagle.
This is Chelsea.
God,
she's
in here is so good. Stop. Yes.
We're not vain at all. This is why we are here. So, and I don't know if you guys can appreciate the height of these ceilings, but like, okay, here's the bed, and we have a chandelier. Totally. And we are literally on Royal Street, like on the street. There's creepy goodness all around us, and a guy on a bike. Nice little mini fridge.
Oh.
What? What's up?
I wonder if there's any parades while we're here. You know what I'm talking about? Not the parade.
I love a parade.
Yeah.
There's this amazing armoire. Is this what an armoire looks like? I don't know.
Yes, it's a wardrobe.
A wardrobe. Yes.
Okay, so that wasn't weird? No.
All of it's weird, and we're embracing that. Hey, fellas.
Oh. Better lock them up. In that case.
Let's see her. I love these wooden floors. This marble top here. Little coffee maker. Just turn a little coffee maker.
Did you show the chandelier?
I did. So this is how I traveled to New Orleans.
Connor CM.
Yeah. Okay. Full length mirror. They knew who was staying here. This is our So the hotel room was really lovely. It was beautiful. It was loud. So obviously you don't go to New Orleans to sleep. Clearly not, but it was an adjustment for me. So the first night we get there, we go out. Chelsea and Crystal got a couple of drinks. We got some food and we turned in. The very next day, I was so eager to get out and look at some of the voodoo shops and check out like kind of the local sites. And it was pouring. There's a part you'll see here where I was trying to get my camera to focus, but it kept fogging up and it started raining. So I couldn't really film the first day. I love this building. Oh, and it started raining again. All right. So this is in front of our hotel. We're gonna go. Loud noises! Well, at least the first part of the first day. So failed there, sorry. But we did stumble across this beautiful place called the Boutique de Vampire. And it is a vampire boutique, and it has some really cool stuff. I only got one thing, but I really wanted to clean that shop out. Not to mention, I met a really cool chick there, and she actually has an ECW tattoo on her arm, on her inner arm, and we geeked out about wrestling for a little bit. She had like bright pink hair, and she's a mom, and she was just like the coolest chick ever. The cool thing is, then as we were checking out at the boutique, the girl that I was talking to actually gave us the password for a vampire speakeasy. And so then we were like, okay, well, we know what we're doing tonight. So I was like, oh my God, like this city is like my home. These people get me. So that was an awesome experience. Then from there, we went to Marie Laveau's House of Voodoo, which is just a little shop that, you know, sells voodoo wares. Most of them not legit, but it doesn't matter. We could not film in that store. We get in there, we started looking around, and then Chelsea had a lunch date with a friend, so we had to hightail it back to the room, pick her up, and then go out to lunch. We went to this really nice restaurant, but the food was too fancy for me, and I ended up getting a fried bologna sandwich that I didn't like because they had weird relish on it or something. But I did get cheer wine. They had cheer wine in the bottle. I know, I'm so classy.
Water! It's all the rain!
Okay, we are officially on Bourbon Street. And, hi! What? I thought you were stopping to look at something. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, that was so dumb. I'm all like, what? What's wrong? You're like, nothing's wrong, you idiot. Alright, so we're headed to Marie Laveau's House of Voodoo. We're gonna go to a crystal shop. We're gonna enjoy some voodoo magic. My makeup did a complete meltdown today, but it's fine. It's Chelslana. And it's Crystal. The trifecta. The trifecta of fashion, hilarity, grace, beauty.
And being rich.
And being stinking rich.
Right.
Yeah, like let's go to the crystal shop. We'll go to the Marie Laveau's and then we'll get a drink. And that way we can take some time.
That is a nice dress. That's dope.
It's a lemon dress. It's my lemon dress.
Hold up in the lemon.
Oh, damn, there's a huge alligator in there. That's cool. Okay, that Fat Tuesday restaurant smells weird.
Yep.
Some of these places just smell like urinals.
Yep.
Martian Bayou Outfitters. Get some waders for fishing. I need to ensure that I'm outfitted properly for wrestling gators.
Right.
Then we went to Pat O'Brien's for their famous hurricane, which I don't drink, okay? Just let me preface the story by saying I don't drink. And I was on an empty stomach. And however, it's kind of like a thing, like you have to get a Pat O'Brien's hurricane when you're in New Orleans. Anyway, so we got one.
It's like super loud, but we are enjoying some hurricanes at Pat O'Brien's. Yes. Yes. This drink is really strong and I'm not at all used to it.
I am.
Tennessie's the only one that's used to it. Yeah. That mom life.
That was a joke.
That mom life.
Amigos.
Okay.
So I got drunk pretty quickly. That drink was really, really strong. And about halfway through, I had to give up. I had to tap out because I was like, I'm already drunk and I'm only halfway through this drink. So then we get back to the hotel. We're like, okay, let's go to that vampire speakeasy. Let's get dressed. Let's get vampy. So I got all our makeup done. I did Chelsea and Crystal's makeup and I started to feel awful. But I thought, okay, I haven't eaten anything. It's probably because I'm hungry. So we go get some quick food. I'm starting to eat my food and I'm really not feeling good now. Now this is probably because I drank a really strong alcoholic beverage in the sun while I was walking around on an empty stomach. And as somebody who never drinks, that's bad. So I ended up being like, girls, listen, I feel like crap. Please go without me. You guys have a good time. I'm not really here to drink anyway. I'm not. I didn't really want to go to New Orleans to drink. I know that sounds weird. The whole purpose of me going to New Orleans was to experience the spooky. And as a non-drinker, I wasn't really too excited about the whole drinking. So I told them, please, please go out, have a good time. So at that point, I wiped all my makeup off. I put on a really ripped up t-shirt and I started going through all the cool stuff that I bought throughout that day. Sorry, this hotel's not exactly the most quiet. So if you hear all these voices, there's some people on the street that are talking, there's people in the lobby that are talking, so forgive me. Anyway, I'm gonna watch Forensic Files on TV. And I'm gonna look at all my fun stuff that I got today. That's what I wanna do. I got a little latte from the coffee shop next door, which is great. I don't know, I just kinda wanted to kick back and relax. So, I know, I'm so boring. I'm so boring. I can't flip fans the way Peter Mon does, but I got a fan. It says New Orleans. It's got a little gold trim and some sequins. This I am like super excited for. Like, how amazing is this? I don't know, I just fell in love. It's so beautiful and sparkly and I don't know, I'm just obsessed with masks. It's just really pretty. You get the super cute Mardi Gras beads. In keeping with the mask theme. I also got this adorable little keychain just to kind of commemorate the trip. It was like $1 or something. At Marie Laveau's House of Voodoo, I got this little guy. I actually got this for my husband. His name's Humphrey. So this is what he looks like outside the package. I don't know, I just thought he was like super cute. My husband collects gargoyles, in case you didn't know.
I got some postcards for my coworkers. And I love this one. This one's more for me. Voodoo unto others before they voodoo onto you. Hilarious. Okay. Apparently somebody is getting arrested outside. That's great. Anyway, I also got this bumper sticker for my car. The next thing I got from Marie Laveau's House of Voodoo is I got these cute magnets. Then I went to this place, which is the French Quarter Gem and Lapidary. I got some opalite. I love opalite. And then I got this rainbow hematite. And then I think this is called rhodolite. I could be wrong, but I just thought it was like really cool. It's like, come on, focus. It's like pink with black. I don't know. I just liked the color scheme. I actually found they had, this is raw garnet, you guys. Raw garnet. How cool is that? I never ever see raw garnet, and garnet is actually my birthstone, so I was really happy about this. And then this one, I kind of forgot what this is, so could please somebody in the comments below tell me what this is. It's got like a little bit of a sparkle to it, but it's purple. I don't know. I was drawn to it, but I have no idea what it is now. I'm stupid. Okay, I got these two pendants for my daughters. This is the rainbow hematite again, or hematite, however you guys pronounce it, because I know I've heard people say hematite and hematite equally. They're only $3. Aren't they cute?
So then I crashed for the night, although it wasn't very easy because it was so loud. And then the girls came home, they crashed. Next day, we took our time getting up. I think we're all just kind of tired and whatever. But today was a new day. It was a new experience, new day. And today was the day we were going to go to the cemetery tour. I wasn't able to film the cemetery tour, which was going to be a big chunk of this video. They prohibited videotaping, but they allowed pictures. So I'm gonna scoot over here and I'm gonna do a little film reel of all the really cool pictures I got at this gorgeous cemetery. The cool thing is, this cemetery has Marie Laveau's resting place. It also has Nicolas Cage's tombstone or mausoleum. And I know what you might be thinking, hey, he's not dead yet. I know. He has already purchased and we have already constructed his mausoleum. The cool thing is, this cemetery was full of history and just the tour was so educational. It was beautiful, but it was like 100 degrees outside and it was an hour-long tour. So we were all feeling a little worse for wear. But the lovely lady who was doing the tour, this girl, I know, knows her stuff because she was rocking a pair of fangs, full-on vampire fangs throughout the whole tour. I was like, all right, yeah, you good people. Then, after the wonderful cemetery tour, we had to get back to our hotel, of course. And we were like, you know, we could take an Uber, but we could also get a pedicab. Drinking and eating.
Right, drinking and eating. And then going outside.
We're gonna go to the Vampire Speakeasy.
Yeah.
Potions.
The girls on our trip did not look interested at all.
I know. Oh, look at the kitty. Oh my god, hi kitty cat. Sorry.
It's not gonna get you there any quicker. This is Louisiana.
What is your rush?
Yeah. So I see that stop signs are very liberal here. More like yields.
Like the cars are just blowing through.
Right.
Like, it's fine. It's fine.
Moved into his own place by himself for the first time.
Oh.
No roommates.
Yay! I remember those days.
And he just had like a broom in his car and he was just like, look what I got!
I'm a real kid now.
So that was lovely. Then, let's see. From there, we went to the Tea Witch. The Tea Witch is a tea shop owned by witches, run by witches. They locally source all of their teas. They make them in-house. Literally, I ordered my tea and she started grinding it with a mortar and pestle. And actually, I'm going to do a video after this, probably within the next week or so, talking about my experience at the Tea Witch, so I won't go too far into that, but it was an incredible experience. I got a reading. I'm going to tell you all about that reading in my next video, and it's going to be amazing. So yes, we enjoyed ourselves thoroughly at the Tea Witch. We went and got some food, and then we were taking an Uber back to the city because we wanted to check out this witch place called Hex. But it's a witch shop, you know, they sell witchy things, they sell books. Lovely, lovely place. I went and I got this drink that had been calling to me throughout the whole day. It was called the Resurrection, and it was this like blue raspberry drink that comes in a flashing skull cup. Isn't that cool? From there, we were ready to go to the Vampire Speakeasy. This time I was not chickening out. I didn't feel great, but I was fine. I was fine because I had to see this place. We apparently chose the absolute worst night because there was nobody there. And the people that were there were not of the gothy vampire kind. So it was kind of a bust. But it was super dark. Everything was like purple and crushed velvet. And it was all like very vampire themed, and they sold absinthe. I did not partake. I didn't drink at all actually, because none of the drinks really spoke to me, and I wasn't really feeling the vibe of the place. So, but they did have kitty cats. Hi kitty cat! Hey sweetie! So pretty! Hi baby! So from there we went down to Bourbon Street, and let me tell you, Bourbon Street, not my scene. Not my scene. We did get pizza though, that was fun. But yeah, Bourbon Street, chaos, complete chaos. And everybody there was very like frat, college. They were all drunk, and again, not a drinker. So from there we decided, okay, this isn't our scene. Let's see what's available on Frenchman Street, because we had been told about Frenchman Street. We went to Frenchman Street, went to a jazz club. I was not feeling the vibe of that place either, so I kind of just, you know, hung out, played with my phone a little bit. And then it was time to call it a night. Although I did have an absolute blast, there were quite a few places that I didn't get to see that I really, really wanted to see. One of them being The Dungeon. It's a bar that Nine Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson would frequent, especially when they were recording some of their earlier albums. Definitely wanted to check out The Dungeon, and didn't get a chance to do that. And then on top of that, I also wanted to see the Museum of Death. Didn't get a chance to see that. And I wanted to check out a couple of the legit voodoo shops that we learned about while we were there. But all in all, it was still a blast. I still had fun. We did choose to drive part of the way and fly the other part of the way to save some money, but that really cut into our time in New Orleans. But I do want to go back. I want to see the Museum of Death. I want to spend more time like filming, viewing the city. I just really don't feel like I had the time to do that. You know, nobody's fault or anything. It just, we ran out of time. So I'm gonna stay longer. I'm gonna fly instead of driving. And I can dedicate more of the time to just the spooky. So, like I said, I will be following up this video with another video specifically talking about the reading that I had, what it means, and what it means for this channel. Ooh. And what it means for me, personally. Make sure you guys are subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss that or any of the other videos that I'm going to be doing in my future. And thank you again for watching. You guys are amazing. You are gorgeous. And if anyone tells you anything different, they can suck it.